Latest video 6 months ago titled "Your crappy low-end potato PC can run Elden Ring." 6 months ago. Wonderful. Anyway, them days kind of over now because look at that new PC. Also, ignore all of this jumbled mess. I just moved here like 3 days ago. Um, so yeah. Anyway, let's just go straight to the PC itself. I was originally wanted to, make a build video for this PC, but I ended up kind of ditching it because it's kind of hot here, and I don't have AC. So when I built the PC, I had to turn off my air fan, and because like it's so loud, and my phone would just pick up every single noise there was. So I had to turn it off, but it gets really hot, and I risk dropping my sweat onto the motherboard, and also I just had to ditch it. So anyway, I digress. So here's the PC. Very beautiful, I would say. Single light over there because that's the only fan that I have. Like LEDs in it, not RGB. None of that. So the RAM has RGB though. Look at that, beautiful. Anyways, the case itself is the Corsair. No, not Corsair. I'm sorry, Cooler Master. It's Cooler Master NR 200. So it's kind of like a pretty bad pick for a budget build, but there's kind of a story. There's a bit of a funny story about it. So I got like this cheap NR200 skeleton on Facebook Marketplace for like $6. And then since I'm using the ATX power supply, so I need to buy this bracket separately. But there's a miscommunication on the seller side with the people who are responsible for sending the products. And so instead of sending the bracket, they send like the whole case. So I don't want to get bothered by returning this kind of thing. So I just how much am I short? Do I short for the case? And I just transfer you that the money, and that's how I ended up with this case. So if I were to redo the whole thing all over again, I wouldn't pick this case. Don't pick expensive case if you have tight budget. Anyway, I digress again. So the parts, that's the Ryzen 5 5600, an Asrock B450. So this case is basically an ITX case. I meant like I specifically wanted to get a small case because it's more portable, although I bought a pretty big monitor for it, so it kind of beats the purpose. So anyway, so there's, although it's an ITX case, there's a couple of macro ATX motherboard that you can fit in here. So I went with the motherboard that I can actually put in here, though I sacrifice a bit of quality for the sake of simplicity, that kind of thing, if that even makes sense. So yeah, that's the Asrock B450 HDV. I don't know if you can see it back there. I can see the HDV though. So yeah, 32 gigs of DDR4 of 32 ms CL16 RAM. Although you can technically go get like a faster or a tighter RAM. That's what I went with because that's the cheapest one I can get. 32 gigs B450 Ryzen 5 5600, and the MSI Mac A650BN. So I originally wanted to go with the 550, but I felt like, all right, that feels kind of fell short because who knows what kind of graphics card am I gonna put in this case somewhere in the future, somewhere in the future. Yep, English. So yeah, I just went with the 650 instead. Although I might gonna upgrade to like change to the SFX power supply later down the line. So I'm not sure about that yet. But yeah, the MSI A650BN. And what's next? The GPU, yes, that's so I got this used. So the GPU was the only part that I got used. The rest of the whole build were new parts. So I got this RX 6600 XT for 2.3 million Indonesian rupiah. That's about like 100 something US dollars. I'm just gonna put the whole price list on the screen on post after this. And fans, this case came with two fans, like this one on top, and there's a 90 mil on the back here. So I added like 3 additional fans. So the top and back are all exhaust, because it's hot in here. I'm already sweating here because I had to turn off my air fan. And these 2 on the side are intake. So that helps with the airflow. And although the CPU temperature still reaches like 80 because of the stock cooler, because I don't feel like getting a tower cooler, although I wouldn't able to fit a tower cooler in here with this side bracket installed. So the stock cooler gets the job done, although I mean ADC, it's not that bad, but like come on. And so this side bracket can support like 2 12 centimeter 120 mil fans, but since the power supply like occupied like almost half of the front side of the bracket, so I have to install like a smaller fan here. This is a 80 mil deep cool fans, and as you can see here, I strapped it in with zip ties on 4 sides. I mean, it works. If it works, it works. And so yeah, that's basically all for the rig itself. Oh, almost forgot. I don't know if you can see it here. Yep, you can. That's a Crucial P3 500 gigs. So that's the only storage on the system at the moment. I will upgrade it eventually in the future, but I think 500 gigs would do just fine for the time being. And also I found out like there's a better version of this Crucial SSD, which is the Crucial P3 Plus, right after I bought this. So that's also, if I were to redo this build all over again, I would pick the Plus version, though that one gets the job done. And the monitor, again, this is an MSI monitor. Okay, how do I log? There we go. That's the MSI. I forgot the series. It's like a series something, so it's 27 inch. So I was kind of considering I had like 2 options for this, the 25 inch and 27 inch. But I feel like the price difference were pretty small. It's pretty negligible, so I went with the 27 inch instead, and it's flipping big, like holy shit. So yeah, maybe I should have just picked the 24 inch because it's cheaper, but like it's not that much more expensive. And if you're wondering why MSI, there's a bunch of other good monitors brand out there. Well, I just picked whatever looks cool. No, not really. Well, yeah, that monitor, I guess. Alright, anyway, peripherals. I kind of cheaped out on all of the peripherals. As long as it gets the job done, it doesn't really matter. So forgive forget cable management. Again, I just moved here like 3 days ago, and I got work to do, so I still don't have time for cable managing. Although I say I did a pretty good job with it. I take that back. So the mouse, I don't even remember what the Funtech Kanata S V X9S. All right, English. Yeah, it costs like $7 or $8, and it gets the job done. That's what really matters. Headset, that's a DBE. I forgot the series. It gets the job done. That's like $18. Mainly because I originally wanted to use the mic, because I looked at it online and the mic was great, and then I bought it and the mic was shit. It's so bad. It's so muffled, and that it itself just also sounds so pretty muffled. I mean, $18. What do you expect? And keyboard, Rexus something, I forgot again. That's like that. This one's even cheaper. It's like $5, and yeah, it's membrane. It's not mechanical. If you want to go cheap, do it right, I guess. And there's the mic that I picked up, because that one sucks. This is also from Rexus, I believe. Yeah, it's Rexus. It's called like Rexus Snare CM10, I think. I'm just gonna leave the link to all of these things down below. If you live in Indonesia or somewhere in the Southeast Asia, I believe you can find all of these parts fairly easily. And yeah, this mic sounds wonderful for the price. I paid like about $20 for it. Okay, so this is how the mic sounds like. Yeah, it took a little bit up, but yeah, well, the mic. Yeah, and it sounds amazing. So yeah, I guess that's all. Oh, the mouse pad. Yeah, this is $1, $1. I paid 19 Indonesian rupiah, 19,000 Indonesian rupiah for this. It's a little over $1. So yeah, what else? Table, amazing table, right? Get that out of the way. Table, power outlet, cables, water bottle, the trash, garbage, watch, cheap watch, amazing. I've used it like for almost 3 years now. But again, I digress. That's the new PC, and yeah, English. All right, my brain kind of just stopped braining. Give me a second. Yeah, more videos coming in the future, and all of them videos will be made on this PC, looking at this monitor, speaking to this mic, pressing on this keyboard and mouse, and listening through that, maybe the monitor speakers. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, I guess that's for the setup tour, new, whatever. I'll see you next time. Take care. Also, during editing, I noticed that I forgot to mention this. This is a bonus from buying the microphone. Look at that. Small gold, light series, 0.001 gram. I guess I'm kind of rich now.